Good morning. It's Monday morning, and oh, hi, doggy. um, and thanks for watching my vlog. My name's Kev, and I suppose I should introduce myself each time. This is my vlog on how I get through the week dealing with various diagnoses, those being schizoaffective, which is schizophrenia, combination of schizophrenia and bipolar 1. cPTSD and inattentive ADD. Along with my bipolar, I have rapid cycling and I don't know, some other stuff. But this is the vlog of how I get through the week. Today is Monday morning. I got up just before the sun came up, took my dog outside, was feeling kind of grumpy and in pain. But the cold air kind of shocked my system a little bit and got me breathing. I came in, fed my dog, and she went back to sleep. And now I'm having my coffee, and I'm watching some comedy, Critical Role. And I don't feel quite ready for the week. For some reason, it feels like Sunday. And on Sundays, I usually prep for the week, get ready for Monday. But it's Monday. And I guess on Sunday I didn't prep for the week. So I have about an hour to sit here and watch my comedy, raise my mood, and before I go into a meeting called Muscle Music, where I co-regulate my nervous system with other people and check in. So during this time, I wake up triggered, and my mind is a mess. My anxiety is high, my fear and my anger and confusion is very high. So I wake up a couple hours early just so I can sit, have my coffee, and kind of ground myself in reality. And because I wake up like, oh my God, I have to make it through another day. How am I gonna do that? I don't know how I'm gonna make it through today. Then once I sit down, have my coffee and ground myself, I realize, okay, I can do today. And all I need to do right now is sit and have my coffee and enjoy my show. In an hour, all I need to do is check in with people, and I take it step by step through the day until I'm not feeling so overwhelmed. And that's when I start looking beyond the current moment. But often I am living right in the moment. So today, 1 out of 10, I'm doing okay. I'm not as anxious as I normally am. I'm not as symptomatic. So I'm gonna do my check-in. I'm gonna use my work accountability session to really prep for the week. And because I think I have a pretty good week this week. I think we're going into tomfoolery again, into Boston. So we'll check in after my meetings. I wanted to add a little addendum. Thanks again for watching this vlog. I'm still learning on how to vlog. So if you have comments and suggestions, or you want me to explain things further, oh, my hand is shaking. Just leave them in the comments. I love reading the comments. And if you don't, just leave a comment letting me know you watched it. And yeah, whatever thoughts you might have. Thanks, and I hope you're doing well this week. Maybe we can make it through the week together. I just went through my morning check-in, and I left before we got to the physical exercises. I'm just not feeling physically able to do stuff, and I realized I'm pretty overwhelmed today. I'm not in physical pain, but I'm in a lot of physical discomfort, and my mind is, I'm stuck, like, I get the gas and the brake going at the same time. And I feel kind of weak and shaky, and I don't feel comfortable in my skin today. A lot of anxiety and negative thoughts. So it's like I don't want to do today. I don't want to be me today and and deal with my stuff today. It's kind of like I wish I had a caretaker for the day. But I gotta be my own caretaker today, and do things that are good for me today. That way, later on this evening when I check in, I won't be in the same negative place I'm in now and spend the whole day being negative. If I work and do things to bring myself up out of this hole, maybe at the end of the day when I'm heading to bed, I'll be feeling better. That has been the pattern lately, is by the time I go to bed, I'm starting to feel physically better and mentally better. So I look forward to going to bed. I don't know. So I'm gonna do my work accountability session, but first I'm gonna take a shower, and I think that'll make me feel a little better. Here we go. Well, I'm in my work accountability session, and I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm having a hard time today, and I'm having trouble saying what I'm thinking, and because I'm thinking a lot of things, and they're not complete thoughts. They're kind of repetitive. Physically, I'm doing a little better. The shower will make me feel better. And I gotta care for myself today. A lot of my, I don't know what it is, but I'm tired of having to do this every day. That's my mood. And I kind of wish I had someone to help me, you know, make me a bowl of soup, something like that. Even if, normally I would tell people, asking my advice, you know, what to do, and I would say reach out and ask for help. But I really can't think of anything that would be helpful that other people could do for me today. It's going to be difficult being in my skin and being in my mind. But I want to take the day off and prep for the week. And I'm going to take it physically easy. But I'm going to get things done. I don't know what yet. I would like to do some cleaning, and cleaning usually brings down my anxiety. And since I'm feeling physically a little better, I'm looking at some messes over there and realizing that some cleaning would be good. So I'm gonna get to it the next 2 hours, just trying to get my day going, get my mood up, quiet my mind. I'm gonna put on some music, and just try to be in the moment, feel the rhythm of the music. Often will, if I can get my body into the rhythm of the music, it'll help my mood come up, so I'll do that too. And then I'll check back later. Well, I took a shower. The music did me some good. I did a little singing, which is good, and I'm kind of feeling physically the same. I'm still in my work accountability session, but I realized I need to go to the food bank and get some food. If you don't know what a food bank is, it's where poor people go to get food for free. And they give you the basic needs. I usually have to go once a week, and just to pick up some protein and stuff like that. So I'm heading there, gonna get some food, go back home and do some cleaning. There's a lot of construction going on by my house. All right, I'll check in later. I am out of my work accountability session, and we had a good discussion about different things. And today I'm going to, I'm gonna take a day off a little bit, because I can't do it. But I don't really give myself the option of doing nothing, so, because then if I just lay in bed and do nothing, I'll be in my head all day, and that's not a good place to be. That would be a hard day. So I'm gonna do some drawing today, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna also do some cleaning and listening to music and keep my mind occupied rather than pondering over how I feel. And yeah, I think that sounds kind of like a day off. I also would like to go through my calendar and kind of do a little prep for the week, which I was supposed to do during my accountability, but I had to do other things. So my dog is sleeping. I like listening to her snore. It's relaxing. But my legs are bouncing. I'm about to set up and put my stuff here so I can start drawing. But I'm not going to start drawing. I'm going to do a little cleaning, and that way when I'm ready to draw, it'll be good to go. All I need to do is sit down and start doing it. So that's the deal for today. And it's just kind of one of those, get through the day and pull out of the day what you can, any positives that you can, and take little tiny steps. All right, I'll check in later. Thanks for watching. Well, I had a pretty chill afternoon. I ended up taking 2 hot showers, which made me feel, right now I'm feeling a lot better, less pain-free. And I'm taking my dog out. This way. Hey, this way, come on. And I got some cleaning done and some organizing done. I was gonna do some work, and then I said, no, I'm not gonna do any work. And I laid down with my dog for a while. And that made my, the shower and laying down with the dog made my pain go away, mostly. Now we're gonna go out and have some dinner, visit my neighbor Jeff. And tonight I have at 8 o'clock, I have a marketing meeting. I'm looking forward to that. I don't really know what's gonna happen, so it's a muscle music meeting. And yeah, I'm in a better mood than I was before. I'm not so negative. I don't have all the negative thoughts that I had before. So yeah, we'll check in after my marketing meeting. Well, it's the end of Monday. I just had a marketing meeting, and it was good. I came up with some things about what I'm doing, some, I guess, kind of mission statements or goals. And I had 3 of them in particular. One was that, I want the work that I do in my music to make those who have a diagnosis feel less alone in that diagnosis. Another thing I want to do is show that there is recovery beyond just stabilization. That a life beyond stabilization is more than possible. And I just hope to inspire hope in others. And those 3 things are the 3 key things that don't just inspire my music, but just any project that I want to do or I'm gonna do usually is directed towards those 3 outcomes. Boop. Okay, so I'm gonna end Monday. Monday was a tough day, but it was relaxing, and I'm not really in a lot of pain. My mood is not as low, and it's like this, it's been like this the last few days, that in the evening my mood is better, physically I'm feeling better, and it kind of makes me not want to go to sleep, because in the morning I'm going to be having a hard time often and be in pain. So I'm going to relax and watch some comedy and go to sleep early. And tomorrow, I don't know what I have. I haven't even looked. Just meetings, and I want to get some music done. I didn't play any music today. So, all right, good night. Happy Tuesday. It's early morning and raining. I have train there. I'm going to get some milk for my coffee. I didn't sleep last night. I was awake all night, tossing and turning. I don't feel tired though. Oh, my store is closed. I don't feel tired, and I'm not in so much pain as I am when I normally wake up, so that's good. So I'm gonna go and yeah, get my coffee and get my milk. Okay, so I'm home. I got my coffee. My dog is being a little pain in the butt this morning. I don't know what today's gonna look like. I should do some resting still, even though I'm not in a lot of pain. I should continue to rest. I'm having some symptoms of auditory, just hearing whispers and things. It's not too bothersome, and I think it'll go away. Come here, doggy. So I'm gonna watch some comedy and have my coffee, and I don't know what today's gonna bring. I guess we'll see as it unfolds. Not too busy a day. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day, so today I should prep up for tomorrow. That's a good idea. There are some things that I'd like to do, but I'm a little brain foggy right now. And a little distracted. Okay, let's get moving. I decided, even though it's raining out pretty bad, I want to go for a walk. I don't know why. Something's just telling me to go for a walk. I have little auditory things that I'm hearing, and like there's someone in my bathroom and stuff. But if I go for a walk outside, I don't often have auditory hallucinations when I'm outdoors. It's pouring rain, and that's actually gonna feel good. I like walking in the rain. So I'm just gonna go for a walk around the block, kind of clear my head. Still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for today. And I think walking in the rain will make me a little more grounded and make me feel physically better. And then I'll be able to figure out what the rest of my day is gonna look like. I went for a walk, and it is really windy and really rainy and just a little cold. But it felt good to get out there, and I went to the thrift store. I found a really cool travel mug, which will be great for when the spring comes, because I need a new travel mug for when I go to the beach. So I have a work accountability session coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. I don't know what I'm doing today. I can't really get my thoughts together. So right now, I'm gonna have, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Probably hang out with the dog and try to figure out what today is gonna bring. I think I still need to rest. And I was thinking about going to a coffee shop and doing some work there instead of doing it here. Seems like a nice day to sit, look out the window at the rain, and do my work. I'm either going to do that, or I'm going to do muscle music accountability workshop. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Well, I got some laundry done, but most of what I got done was take a nap. I laid down with the dog and slept for several hours, so it's afternoon now. And I'm waking up again, and I feel a little more rested. The symptoms are a little lower. I got some pain, but I feel like I'm starting the day over again. Yeah, so I'm gonna go see my neighbor, check in with him, and come back upstairs, and probably gotta get ready for the dog's dinner. The dog is still sleeping, but all right, let's get moving. Ready, set, go. I went and visited my neighbor Jeff, and had a cup of coffee with him and talked. And Okami's a little grumpy today because she didn't get much sleep last night either. There was a storm, there's still a storm, and she doesn't like storms, so she didn't get much sleep, I didn't get sleep. But I did get a nap, which was good. And I have a meeting tonight with Muscle Music, so I'll go to that. But other than that, I'm gonna clean up around here and take it easy, because it feels good to not be in pain, because I haven't been using my arm. So I'm gonna enjoy that a little bit. And tomorrow we got a big day going into Boston. So I'll rest up and I'll prepare for that. I just realized it was almost dinner time and I hadn't eaten yet. I forgot to eat, so I just had a big bowl of chicken soup. And I'm going to take another hot shower just because it feels good. I'm gonna hang out with my dog, and which usually is relaxing and calming. My dog is very reciprocal when in giving affection, so yeah, and take it easy tonight. I'll check in again later. Thanks for watching again. And tomorrow should be a good day because there won't be a storm. It's been raining and raining and raining, and I have to go out to the store one more time in the rain. And then it's gonna switch to snow. So tomorrow we'll have snow on the ground, hopefully, when I go to Boston. All right. I'm still a little brain foggy. Having a little trouble making my thoughts come out in words. That's it. All right. Thanks. Well, I couldn't sit around for long, but I don't know if you can see, the rain has turned to snow. So it's snowing out there. And I have this, you'll see I have a pink light here. For some reason, that increases my mood. It doesn't show in the rest of the apartment, so I don't feel like I'm living in a pink light. But then this side of the apartment just has some color to it, and it just brightens my mood in the peripheral. Someone gave it to me and I put it up there and I realized I liked it, and my dog likes it too. So my project today, since I'm just gonna be kind of bumming around the house, is I'm gonna take this space here and turn it into a place where I can do some art. And I used to have my art set up right here, and if I pull this back, you're gonna see charcoal on the wall. But I was thinking that I was gonna keep some of these up there, and then and take some of them down and set up a nice spot where I can do my art. Because if it's set up and good to go, then I'll do it more. If I have to, I feel like doing art, but I gotta set everything up and get everything ready, it's gonna take an hour, then I don't do it. That's also why I keep my guitars right next to where I do my work. That way I can just grab it and play, and I play more often. Also, it's an ADD tip to keep everything kind of within arm's reach, because if I have to get up and go over there to get the guitar, I'm not gonna make it back to the desk right away. I'm gonna do 3 different things along the way. So keeping everything quickly available to me when the moment strikes to do it is important. So this gonna try to make this little messy area my my little art studio. Well, I did it. I turned this spot here into, it doesn't look like I did a lot, but it's nice and clear. And yeah, I guess I maybe see it from back there, but I kept some portraits up for inspiration, and then I have a little spot on the wall where I can do my drawing. And then right over here I have where my coffee is. I have some of my art supplies and all the rest of the art. I have an easel sitting there. I don't use that very much. And I also keep a blank space on the wall because sometimes I use a projector, and so I can look at a drawing while I'm drawing it. And in here I have the rest of my art supplies. So that felt pretty good, and nice little spot and a rocking chair that I can just sit there with. Now I'm gonna kind of work my way towards the rest of the apartment. I finally kind of opened my windows today. You can kind of tell my mood of the day by these windows over here. If they're open, that means I'm up and moving, and if they're down, that means I'm kind of low motivation. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna start working on, I'm actually like, you know, mopping and doing all that deeper detailed cleaning as well. So I feel good, physically feel okay, and I'm listening to some Critical Role. It's the end of my evening. After dinner, I went to a muscle music group where we talked about different things that we do to cope that are not necessarily positive or healthy, and just kind of releasing some of the shame of them. For me, I struggle with smoking cigarettes, and I'm always trying to quit that. And I also I want to be a healthier person. I've kind of lived the type of life where I just kind of lived off coffee and cigarettes. And I don't want to do that, you know. I want to be a healthy person. So I got to talk about that and get some tips and support around that. And my dog is sleeping, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna go into Boston and into Tomfoolery. So I will see you then. Hopefully we get some sleep tonight. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's not the happiest of Tuesdays. I didn't get sleep last night, and so this morning I texted Tomfoolery and told him I wasn't gonna be in today, that sleep had to be a priority for me. So, and then I went back and I finally fell asleep. So I did get some sleep, a few hours, and I slept in, you know, it's around noon now, and I don't feel great. I don't like sleeping in, sleeping late and missing meetings. It gives me stress, makes me anxious, it makes me feel bad about myself. So in my brain, I'm kind of beating myself up. Even though sleep is what I needed. I have an issue with sleep, and sometimes I gotta deal with that. So I'm out for my walk. You might be able to tell I'm a little grumpy, but still keeping the mask on for some reason. Gonna go get some coffee and do my daily, you know. Get my coffee, go for a walk, watch some comedy. And I don't know what today is gonna bring. So I guess we'll find that out in a little bit. It's pretty cold out. So, weird start to a Wednesday. It's not what I'm expecting. It's not what my mind and body was expecting. So I'm thrown off. But what choice do you have but to keep going with the day, you know? All right, here we go. So I've had my coffee, I'm having some more. And I watched some comedy, and Sam Riegel got me laughing. So today is looking a little better. I'm tired because I didn't sleep. Well, I did. I got a couple hours this morning, but I don't want to do a full 8 hours of sleep or even 4 hours, because then I won't be able to sleep again tonight. So I'm up and moving. I got the sunlight coming in. Although, if you notice, I haven't opened the shades over there yet. I should do that because I actually want to do stuff today. When the shades are open, I just feel like it's more of a work day. So today I'm going to do some work on Kickstarter. Oh boy. That always got in my way anyways. So I should have moved it. I want to make a video for my audience asking them whether I should do a Kickstarter rather than just do a Kickstarter. If my audience, my following, or whatever you call it, my fan base, if they're not ready for something like that, you know, then I shouldn't go ahead and do a Kickstarter. So I want to make a video talking about making a new album and why I think it's a good time and a good idea, and how I've got the budget and everything, but explain myself and say, hey audience, would you like me to do this, and is that something you would support? But I've been wanting to do this video for a week and I haven't been doing it. I tried writing up scripts, but I don't work well off scripts. So I've just been going over the conversation with my camera in my head. And so today I put that, you know, I want to do something today. That's the thing. Often when I'm in the shower, I'm like, all right, what am I going to do today? And there's usually one thing that jumps right into my head. And it's usually the thing I don't want to do, but I know needs to get done. And then I push it aside and say, no, I don't want to do that today. Today's not a good day. I'll do it another day. So I've been pushing this thing aside for a while, and it will bring me a lot of relief to put it out there and get some feedback on it. So I want to do something today, and that's something I can do. Later tonight, I have a marketing meeting. When I say marketing meeting with Muscle Music, it's actually, I'm not talking about, you know, how I'm going to be marketing myself. It's actually a meeting on how to hate marketing less, because I don't like marketing is stressful and part of the singer-songwriter career that the singer-songwriter has to do a lot of jobs themselves, and marketing is one of them. And this group we talk about marketing, and it's not fun, but we feel better afterwards, and we give each other ideas and support. So it's actually hating marketing less support group. All right, so I'm gonna get working on seeing about doing a video for YouTube. I also want to pick up the guitar a little bit today. Haven't picked it up all week just because I've been trying to not use my arms and recovering. I don't really have too much pain today. It's like at a 1 or a 2. It's more just a discomfort. So yeah, I want to play a little guitar. I want to work on that video, and do something with the dog. She's been sleeping all day, so I should get her up and doing something. All right, and then I'll check in probably before my Muscle Music and see how I did. Okay. Well, I did it. I made my video and I uploaded it to YouTube and sent it out on all my social medias. It took me, I don't know, 4 tries to say it, you know, say stuff without flubbing the words. I had to script some of it because I couldn't remember people's quotes off the top of my head. So it was, and then I just improv the rest. And I'm just glad that it's done. And now it's out there. I don't have to think about it. A couple years ago, the Kevin a couple years ago would be watching, you know, my likes and my hearts and my comments and getting little dopamine bursts every time I got one. I don't really do that anymore. I post something and I don't check back on it. usually for the rest of the day. I get emails when people comment, and I do like to go back to the comments as soon as I can because I get excited about them. It just blows my mind that people watch this and are listening to my music and that it's being beneficial to them. So it's something that I find a lot of fulfillment in. And talking to this little camera, and I'm actually talking to people around the world, and that's nice. I feel pretty good right now. I'm not in pain. I don't feel very many symptoms of the various disorders that I have. My mood is level. My dog is sleeping, and I'm gonna wake her up because she's been sleeping all day. And I don't know, we're gonna play a game or something and get outside. The sun is shining out there. It's really cold, but I think both of us need to get out there and do something. So she doesn't like to leave the property because she has PTSD from some dog attacks. So she doesn't leave the property, but we'll go outside in the parking lot and we'll sniff around, and she'll get to see what other dogs in the neighborhood have been by. And then I'm gonna start planning my dinner rather than just make a bowl of cereal or make something quick. I think I'm gonna plan to make a good dinner and for me and the dog. So that's the rest of my day. And we'll check in later. Oh, I have a meeting tonight, so I'll probably check in before the meeting. I took some time to visit with my buddy Jeff downstairs and help him out with some tech stuff that he ordered. And while I was down there, my back started to give out several times. It didn't give out, thank God. Sometimes my back goes out and I can't do anything all day. But it's kind of a rare thing, but I felt it going. So I canceled the walk that I was gonna do, and Okami and Jeff got to play together, and they love each other, and they need to visit each other every day. It's very cute. So I'm gonna chill here and play guitar. I haven't really picked up the instrument much, but that's easy on my back, and I want to work on a new song that doesn't have a name, but it's really cool. I enjoy playing it. I just don't know where it's going yet. It's got a great foundation though. All right. Oh. Hello. So I just got out of my hating marketing less meeting, and it was with Muscle Music, and it was good. I got to report about how I made my video for my Kickstarter to see if my audience, if that's something that you all want. And I took a nice hot shower before my meeting, and that felt good on my back, so my back isn't hurting anymore. I feel physically pretty well. So I'm going to, it's in the evening now, and I'm gonna head to bed. First I'm gonna go see my my neighbor Jeff, and then I'm gonna head off to bed. And tomorrow, what's tomorrow? I have a good amount of meetings tomorrow. I got my Muscle Music, and I have an open mic in the evening that I want to practice some songs. I want to play some guitar tonight, so that's my plan. If I can't sleep, I'm gonna take my guitar. This might sound weird, but I take my guitar over to the parking garage next door, if it's warm enough, and I sit and play where it doesn't bother anybody when it's late at night. So that's my plan if I can't sleep, is just to get out there and do something and then come back and try to sleep. I think I'll be able to sleep. I feel like I'm running on my words though. So today was a good day. Not too many symptoms, and physically or mentally. I put out my video, which I'm happy about. I don't have as much pain or anxiety, which is nice. I kind of needed a little break. I was getting angry in the morning and frustrated that I had to deal with this every day, and that's something that you have to do. So to get a little break here and there feels really good. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. I got some sleep last night, so that feels good. I got a good amount of sleep, and so I'm feeling a little better today. It's cold out, and I'm heading to the store to get some coffee and milk. And it's the middle of the month now, and it's when food gets a little harder to get. The food stamps have run out. The food banks don't give very much. And so it's usually around halfway through the month I start getting a little stressed about food, and very careful about how I spend money on food and things. So speaking of, right now I'm going to get my coffee and a little breakfast and something. So we have a muscle music check-in today. I have open mic tonight, and I want to work on some music today, pick up the guitar and play and not get hit while I cross the street. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll see you in a little bit. Well, I'm walking back to my apartment because once again I got all the way to the store and I forgot my wallet. So I gotta walk back, get my wallet. Brr, it's cold. Hey, so I'm getting ready to go into my muscle music check-in for the day. Noticed I have this red dot right here, and sometimes when I go to sleep without thinking about it, I bang my knuckle right here, and sometimes I wake up with a bruise. And I don't realize I'm doing it. Just as I'm sleeping, I just raise my hand and start doing this. So that's what that red dot is. Comedy I wasn't laughing too much, but I jumped onto Discord with a bunch of friends who were playing games. And so I'm not playing the game, but I'm just hanging out and listening to some friends talk, and it's got my mood up and good. So I'm getting ready for my muscle music, and then after my muscle music, I'll get move-in and stuff during that, and then I'm gonna shower and have breakfast and go for a walk. So I just did my muscle music. I started it doing pretty well. You know, I was doing good this morning, and I ended it not feeling very well, not because of the meeting. The meeting was very helpful, but I just got kind of triggered. Not too bad. Just stuff that I haven't been doing. When I take my dog out at night, in the middle of the night, usually once or twice, I don't always see or think to pick up the poop. And so my landlord called and said that I need to get out there and pick up the poop that I missed. And when someone says you need to do something, my brain just kind of goes against it. And it's like, arr, you know, just that phrase, you need to, just gets me, just brings my mood down a bit. And I'm also having some self-esteem issues today. Not feeling great about myself. So what I'm gonna try to do is stay away from the computer and play some guitar. I'm about to go visit my neighbor, Jeff. I don't want to say his name because my dog will get excited and she's not coming. Because after that, I'm gonna go pick up the poop. So I'm gonna go down, visit my neighbor, then go pick up the poop outside, and then I'm going to shower, have something to eat, and I want to go for a walk today. It is pretty bright and sunny out there. So I want to soak up some of that energy, put on my headphones, and just listen to some music. Every once in a while, when I want to feel grateful, I'll go for a walk and I'll listen to my, it sounds silly maybe, but I'll listen to my album Live at Linden Tree, and I'll go for a walk and I'll just remember the night that I recorded the album. It was a very magical night for me because it fulfilled so many childhood dreams of mine. And it was a really great night. And so I'll go for a walk and I'll listen to the album and just feel grateful that I fulfilled that childhood dream, you know. So I might do that, or I might just listen to some funk music and kind of dance my way down the street. Maybe that's the way back. It's cold out, so I should bundle up. All right, so gonna get moving now. Oh, and a gift to myself tonight is I will be doing the open mic, and I enjoy going to this open mic. I got contacted today too by someone from the open mic who's runs a nonprofit in my town here, and they're having an event and they would like some musical assistance. So he was asked if I was interested in that, and I said of course, because I like the little town that I'm in, and I try to be a part of it as much as I can. I was in their parade. They asked me to do that on the 4th of July, and they asked me to do little things here and there, and I like to, you know, just, it seems nice to be a part of the town that you're in if you're in a little town. So I like this little town. Little ocean town is what I call it. All right, time to start the day. All right, I took a shower. I had a bowl of chili, and I drank some water. I still have this dot on my forehead. And then I sat here and played guitar for a while. Thought about songs that I might want to do tonight at the open mic. Good morning, you just waking up? Or am I being too loud? I'm sorry, okay. I'm about to go for a walk. My goal is to make it to the ocean. Depends how windy and how cold it is, but that's what I'm gonna do. And hopefully the very next video after this one is gonna be shots of the ocean. And not me saying this is why I didn't go to the ocean. So, all right, gotta bundle up and keep nice and warm. Well, I did it the first time this year. Normally in the spring and summer, I come up here just about every day. I love to come here and catch the sunrise. It's about mid-tide right now, and you can see I made it to the ocean. So this is nice. This is a little private community area. It's not really a beach, but people bring their dogs here. So that's why I like to come here, because there's usually dogs running around, but I guess it's a little too early in the season. Yeah, so I made it to the beach, and let's see. Over there, across the way, is Salem, Massachusetts. And over on the edge of this land right here is, it's a park, and there's a really cool concert area. So over here is the main public beach. There's also a public beach over here. But this is really like a dog beach. People bring their dogs to, so it's my favorite. And I like to keep an eye out for ocean glass, you know, the sand glass. I don't find very much though. All right, I'll check in again. I'm gonna walk around, probably walk all the way down to the beach, and I'll be right back. I'm just climbing over this pier here. I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk a little bit about my mission. And this might be something that I could make a whole separate video on and talk more in length. But you know, when you're walking on the beach, here's the beach here, you start thinking. But I want to talk about, you know, to those who are watching, what my mission is. And I don't mean my mission with this vlog or as a musician or an advocate, but just my mission as me, as a person, what I want to do with this life, you know. I often think about that question. I've been given this life, what do I want to do with it? That's what gets me out of bed and moving in the morning. So So I think about that a lot. And so I have a couple things that I keep in mind when it comes to my mission. I stopped making specific goals a couple years ago when I was in a homeless shelter, and that was the last time, knock on wood, that I've been in one. But instead of making goals, I started making taking and creating projects that hey doggy, hi, you want to say hi? You smell my doggy? He's a good dog. Thank you. Distracted by a cute dog. So instead of saying I'm going to do this goal and that goal, I would choose projects and create projects and do things that pointed in a specific direction, which was recovery. So everything that I do, whether it be art, music, buying groceries, anything, you know, getting through my day, I'm doing things and activities that support, sorry if it's windy, that support my recovery. So far my art and music does that. Me going for a walk and me vlogging, that supports my recovery. So rather than goals, several years ago I just started making my destination recovery. Now, what is recovery? It's different for everybody. Everyone defines it differently because everybody's different. For me, when I first, 15 years ago, when I first got diagnosed and learned about recovery, recovery was to become stable for amounts of time and not go manic and not get super depressed and try to function like a normal person or whatever. And that was recovery to me because that's as far as I could reach. To me, recovery today is to live a fulfilling life. Very simply. If I'm doing things that are fulfilling and making me happy and contributing to the rest of the world and society, then that's my recovery. It's not a destination, it's something I just always trying to do. And like I said, it's been 15 years since my diagnosis, and the definition of recovery has changed over the years. So my mission is a couple things. One, I want to create art and music that helps in different types of content, that helps others with that are going through the same thing to feel less alone. A lot of my life I felt very alone. I didn't know I had a mental illness. I just knew that I just felt like I was terminally unique. I was just different from everybody, and it caused me a lot of grief. And what got me through that was music. The music I listened to talked about hard times and difficult things, and it made me feel like, okay, I'm not the only person. This person obviously knows these feelings too. So I want to create that. And another thing that I want to do is show that there is recovery beyond just stabilization. I know a lot of psychiatric industry or whatnot, as has been my experience, as they shoot for the goal of stabilization, but after that there's not much follow-up, when there's much more to life than just being stable and maintaining that. But it takes a while, it takes work and things like motivation. And so through example, the reason I want to succeed is to show that people with schizophrenia, bipolar, cPTSD and ADD, and all that other stuff, you know, that I can still succeed at the things that I want to do, and it's okay for me to reach for dreams and get them. you know? I don't need a Make-A-Wish Foundation. I can get them myself. But I want to show that through example. So that's a long process, you know, that's a lifetime. Those are just some of the things that I do as a mission. And there's more smaller things, big, perhaps if you like, leave in the comments. I can make a video that maybe better explains it when I'm not just walking here on this beautiful beach. So I'm gonna reach in the end of the beach. I don't see how I can get back up. They have these mounds of sand, but oh, over there. So I'm gonna walk back towards the center of town and back to the house, play some guitar, and get ready for the open mic tonight. My body feels good and I feel pretty good. I'm glad that I made it to this beach, because it's really used during the warmer times. It's part of my routine to come here and have my morning coffee and talk to the clams. Hello. All right, thanks. Hello. It's the end of my Thursday. We went to the open mic and it wasn't happening because tomorrow is St. Paddy's Day. They were doing Irish music tonight. So we come back here and we hung out a little bit and jammed. And then I realized that I could go to the evening group of muscle music where we were talking about things that we struggle with and that prevent us from creating art and music. And for me, I struggle with what's the point of making it. There needs to be some purpose to it, so like when I think of an idea, I'm like, well, what's the point? And who's it gonna help and things like that. So that's where I struggle. I often am able to work through it because I'm pretty action orientated. I like to always be doing something. So it is Thursday night, which is the night of the week where I get to watch my favorite show, Critical Role. I kind of call that my little hyper focus. So I just had dinner. I had chicken and vegetables, mashed potatoes, and that was good. I fed my dog. She's sleeping. And I got some ice cream for my show. So I'm just gonna relax. I'm not in any pain. Feeling pretty good. And looking forward to tomorrow, Friday. Thanks for following me so far. Good morning, happy Friday. I've already been up. I slept good last night. You slept good too, huh? Yeah. We slept good. We got up before my alarm and I went out for a walk this morning. And it's pretty nice out. I went out to get some dog food for this one. You're so sleepy. You're so sleepy. So now I'm getting ready to go into my muscle music co-regulation group. And I watched some comedy. So I did a little laughing today. I'm feeling pretty good. A little sore, but not too bad. Not pain, just sore. And looking forward to today. Today is going to consist of my muscle music group. And then I have a meeting with my veterans housing counselor. I live in veterans housing. So I have a meeting with them. And then right after that, I have a jam session with, it's Friday. You know, Friday we go down to the community room and set up a big jam session. So looking forward to that. And yeah, it's a pretty easy day today. I already got my walk in. I got some snuggles waking up with this one. Yeah, you're having a sleepy morning, huh? So let's get to it. Friday, last day of the week. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good dog. Okay, let's get going. Hey, I decided to go for a walk. I'm down here at the boat harbor, but there's no boats because it's cold. It's not spring yet. This is a nice place where I like to walk. I like being by the water. It's grounding for me. And I feel like I'm doing a bit of disassociating today as I've been going through my day and through my meetings. I'm thinking a lot about I'm just kind of stepping out of the day, and I'm having to parent, like I'm having some PTSD stuff today, and that younger Kev, I'm having to parent him because he's having a hurting day, and I'm a step back from it. Like, I know it's there, but I'm the parent, and I'm not really in it. So I decided to go for a walk, just because, like, I don't feel the depression and the pain and things like that, but I know I'm gonna keep zonking out and spacing out today and slipping into that younger Kevin who is, you know, having a hard time. So go for a walk, get some grounded, and take care of myself today. I'm listening to some upbeat energy because I want to raise my energy level and my motivation level for the day. I still have a meeting to go to, and then first I got to set up for the jam, then go to the meeting, and then we'll do the jam. And yeah, so I'll show you a couple spots that I like here, but this is a nice view, got some boats. When it's raining really bad and I need to go for a walk, this is where I go to right here. It's underneath the bridge, and it's a nice big space. It has a really cool view where if you step over here, it's low tide right now, but yeah, the view of the whole bridge behind me. And I will come here, hang out here, and listen to music. I brought my guitar down here before because there's benches. And you know, if it's raining out, I can hang out here and nobody else is gonna be around because it's raining. And I just get to chill out by myself. So I find as I'm walking today, this is a nice spot that I like to sit. It's right on the Bass River and the bridge out to the ocean. There's lots of seagulls and stuff, but I find that as I'm walking today, I'm just wanting to get the day done, be done with the day. I want to be at the end of the day where everything's done and everything went fine. And so I was thinking about that, and it's like, well, when that time comes at the end of the day, how do I want to look back on the day? You know, how do I want to feel about the day? And so basically, I'm not even in the present. I'm thinking about, I'm not having a horrible day. I just want the day to be done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna listen to some music, and I usually go through tons of different thoughts here. Through the ADD, my thoughts change fairly quickly, and I let them. And I try to focus on, I watch the birds fly around and try to focus on the present moment. And I can see, hey, the whole world is going on without me. I don't need to worry so much, because like all these people, they're going to do their things, and if I get a lot done today, that's great. If I don't, it's not going to affect any of these people. The world is still going to go on, and whether what I stress about or what I don't stress about. So what I'm going to try to do is sit here for a little bit, listen to some music, and be grounded, be in the present moment. And then I'm going to walk back home, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about now. Alright, so here I go. Song of the day. It kind of pulled me out of the funk. It's actually an Elvis song, A Little Less Conversation. And I'm like, that song is so me. A little less conversation, a little more action. I was listening to the JXL radio version. It's kind of a remix. Check it out. It'll get you going, get you a little motivated. And it got me dancing a little bit right there on the coast. So that's good. Okay, so, all right, so I'm back home. And I didn't really want to go for a walk, but I knew that I would feel better afterwards, and I do, listening to music and stuff. I'm watching some Critical Role here that I didn't watch last night because I went to bed early. And I'm eating some noodles, so veggies and noodles. So I'm not in the mood to eat, but I know I need to, and I will feel better afterwards. That is the motto of today. Do it and you'll feel better afterwards. Action precedes inspiration. I like that saying, but okay. So I'm gonna do that, eat, watch a little comedy, and then start setting up for the jam. Jam, and that was fun. Afterwards, after the jam, we kind of hung out and talked, and now I just fed my dog. She's eating, and I'm about to feed me and call it a day. I made it to the end of the day, which was my goal, was to get to this point. Now I can say my day is done. I got myself a rotisserie chicken, and I'm gonna watch my Critical Role and then go to bed. Tomorrow I have a pretty easy day, nothing planned except for a show in the evening, a bipolar creative Zoom show, and for the weekend, and Sunday I have a D&D game, which I can't wait for. But it's Friday, it's the end of the week, and I'll probably check in throughout the weekend too before I put this up on YouTube, let you know how the show goes. And yeah, I'm gonna eat my chicken and watch my show and head to bed. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday morning, and not feeling too good today. I woke up with a bout of depression and grief. And I thought it would be a great day to just stay in bed and kind of wallow. And just not feeling too great about things myself. And I thought, I don't really have anything. I have a show tonight, but that's on Zoom, and I could really spend the day just feeling bad for myself. And I realized that would be a really, really long day. That day would take forever. So I don't want to, but I'm out for a walk. Gonna get some sunlight. Something, as I was packing up this morning, something told me to maybe bring my backpack with my journal in case I want to do some writing. I think there's some projects that I want to do, and I don't know if I don't think they're going to get done, and I think that's kind of bumming me out today, as well as some other things. So I'm out for a walk. I don't know where I'm going. But I'll get some sun, and I'll either end up at a beach or a coffee shop or something, or I'll just walk around and listen to music. I'm listening to my happy mix. Actually, it's called my morning mix. And normally when I'm depressed or upset, I won't listen to it because it's a little too happy. But I think I need it this morning. I think I need some just happy music pumping into my brain, even if It's a little annoying at first. I think the rhythm of the music and stuff will eventually sink into my body, and I'll start feeling it a little better. So off I go walking. Hopefully I don't get hit by a train or a car. And I'll check in later. Well, I walked pretty far away today. I did a loop of my town. I was gonna go to the ocean. I was gonna go to the river. I was gonna walk by the skateboard park because I like to watch skaters. But I decided I wanted to just walk the main road, loop through the center of our town, so I can just see people going about their day as if nothing's going on. And walking through the town and just seeing the town busy at work, that was good for me. I didn't sit down and do any writing, but my legs are getting tired, and so I'm heading back home. And I think I'm not feeling that much better. It feels good to get my body going, so my body feels pretty good. My mood is still kind of in the toilet. So when I get home, I'm gonna pick up the guitar and do some playing. Well, I came home and I did the dishes, did some cleaning up, and took my guitar out of its case because it had been sitting in there for a couple days. I don't feel like playing guitar, and I think my dog is kind of feeding off my bad energy. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. It's very tempting to crawl into this bed with this dog and just kind of be like blah. But I do have a show tonight, and I want to show up for that. I will feel better if I do, and I will feel worse if I don't afterwards. I struggle a lot when I'm in depression with what's the point of doing anything. So what I'm going to start with is I need to retune my guitar into a different tuning for the show tonight. And I'm going to play some guitar, and I'm not expecting I'll get a lot of joy out of it, but it'll help pass the time. Yeah, it's a weird day. I've just been sitting here in this rocking chair for about 40 minutes, and it's nice and quiet, except for the dog snoring, which I like. It's calmed me down a little bit, and it just feels nice and relaxing and peaceful. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. My coffee is made. Everything is waiting for me on the other side of the room. But I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. I never really utilize this rocking chair, but it really feels good. So I'm gonna sit here and rock for a bit, and then I'm gonna roll over there and tune my guitar. Well, I started tuning up this guitar, and I broke a string. I don't have any, I broke the IE. I don't have any more strings. So I'm not using this guitar tonight. I'll have to use one of the other ones. Well, I played some guitar for a while, broke a string, but I can use my backup guitar for tonight. I didn't get a lot out of it. It was kind of a chore. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. It's 3 o'clock now, my show's at 6, so I kind of made it, I feel like I made it through the day. I'm not in a great place mentally, but I didn't lay in bed all day, and I got out, I got sunlight. The only thing I haven't done yet today is eat, and I keep forgetting to eat. So from here, I'm going to eat, and chill out with my dog for a bit until the show. And I'm gonna stay away from social media. That's kind of been getting me down a little bit lately. Until the show, I'm gonna, I posted earlier, to let people know that the open mic was happening tonight. And I don't want to go back to check on my posts where I ask questions or expect reciprocation, because that'll get me down. So I'll wait till later on tonight, right before the show, and check my notifications or whatnot. So yeah, I cleaned up. I don't really have a lot to do. My dog seems bored, so I think I'll hang out with her for a little while. And I'm gonna try to look for things to be grateful for. I'm not feeling a lot of gratitude. Logically, in my mind, I have a lot of gratitude. I'm very grateful for everything that I have. I have a place to live, and food, and a lot of things that I didn't have in the past. So I'm very grateful for that, but I'm not feeling that, feeling it. And I think gratitude would really do me some good today. So when I lay with my dog, very grateful for my dog. And I'm gonna try to focus on what I can be grateful about today, until it's showtime. So after the show, I'm probably going to edit these videos and get ready to post them on YouTube. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I got about 10 minutes before the show tonight, so I've been playing some guitar here. I finally ate some food. I'm feeling a little better physically. And I feel okay doing the show. When I was playing guitar, I wasn't really feeling it, but then kind of went for a walk and picked up the other guitar that I'm going to be using that I haven't really played in a while, and just played around with it for a while, and hung out with my dog for a while too, and we kind of co-regulated each other, because she's been having kind of a grumpy day, I think, feeding off of my grumpiness. So I'm getting ready to do the Bipolar Creatives and Make Yourself Collective open mic. Here we go. Hi, my name's Kev. Most of the people here have seen me, I think, before, but I'm a singer-songwriter and mental health advocate. And something I haven't talked about before is that recently I've begun vlogging how I get through the week and posting it on YouTube. And it just shows everything that I do throughout the day, throughout the week, and every Sunday I upload it. And I've been enjoying doing that. Let's see. I was gonna do a song. This is it's hard to describe the song. I'm having a bit of a mentally off day. It has to do with, I used a lot of imagery and storytelling to help me work through my PTSD. And this song was one of those things. It's called Dear Gods. I thought you were gonna go before. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. This song is a song about my about waking up in the morning. I kind of wake up in a hole emotionally, and I work my way up to zero, before the day starts. But this is about what I wake up with. And recently, someone left a comment on on my YouTube, saying that he listens to this song every morning to get through his bad thoughts. And ever since I'm reading that, every time I play the song, I just think of this. His name's Wayne in Brazil. But so every time I think of it, I'm always thinking of Wayne. So I'll send it out to Wayne. This is called Good Morning Psychosis. Well, we did the open mic, and it went pretty well. I enjoyed it. It has a lot of great poetry, and I think I'm just the only one doing music. Everybody else, great poets and writers. So it's really cool. Bipolar creatives and make yourself collective. Okami is ready for bed, and I am ready for bed. I'm feeling a little better, depression-wise. I feel a little lighter. I don't have the weight of depression as hard on me. So what I'm gonna do is go down and say hi to my neighbor, and then come upstairs and watch a little comedy or something. I'm not sure really yet, but I'm gonna call it an evening. It was a lingering depression today. It wasn't a 10 out of 10, you know. It was like, it was wanting to be a 10 out of 10, but all the things that I did today kept it down to like a 6, or a 7. Had I stayed in bed today, I could have had a nice, you know, poor me day, and just, I think at the end of the day, I would have been a 0, and in a worse place. Now, that being said, some days, there are days where I'm a 0, and I need to stay in bed to bring myself up to a 1 or a 2 or a 3 that I can get out of bed. But today I had enough in me to get out of bed and take small steps throughout the day. So I'm pleased with my effort. Tomorrow, what I have planned is some D&D. Long-awaited D&D. I feel like I haven't played in a while. And a restful day. So not too much. Everything's all kind of clean, and all the chores are done and stuff, so I don't have much that I need to do. So I'll just take care of me and this dog right here. All right. So good night, Saturday night, and maybe I'll see you Sunday, and I will definitely upload on Sunday. Look who's coming to see Jeff. You want to go see Jeff? You want to go see him? Hey, cute ducky. Well, happy Sunday. It's Sunday morning and the sun is shining. I got some sleep last night, and I'm feeling okay today. My mood is, it's all right. And I'm enjoying my coffee and watching some comedy. And pretty soon I'm going to play D&D, which I look forward to all week, sitting down with some people and playing some D&D. It was a pretty good week. It was tough at times, but I'm proud of myself for stepping up and doing the things that I didn't really want to do in order to make my mood better and make my week better. So thanks for watching, and leave any comments that you like. It's nice to know that, you know, if people are getting anything from this, that's pretty helpful for me to keep on doing it. My dog says hi. Her name is Okami. And I hope you all have a good week. I'm looking forward to next week. I don't know what it holds in store, but I think some new and interesting ideas are going to come this coming week. And I'll be able to kind of do some new music, start uploading. Oh, you found your toy. Uploading music to YouTube again. I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to writing some music and just having a good time with my dog. So thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time watching my vlog. And I look forward to making one next week too. So from all of us here, thanks for watching and have a good week.